whether the scholarship per their own policies. If you are given a scholarship, your wife must also be getting the equal amount to also come and do what? Was it the case that the guy was given a scholarship because the wife was representing government or was in government? These are the issues. So when it happens like that, it means that the scholarship that is supposed to be for all of us, it is for a select few. We have to go in. This forms part of our corruption, the broad corruption that we witnessed in the last 8 years.
Over 1,000 people under the about 1,000 babies, yes, who were actually paid consistently for the past 3 years under the National Service Scheme. I signed most of those audit queries myself, and it will shock you. After signing the audit queries, the next day my office was broken into.
Me boo ya for Attorney General because ora no ye remfi yo. And it's like 50 kwete nsem na okeka no. Mama ye de sisi niam bia ni a me de sem mu nim say ya titi de me se ka na etwa. Attorney General, slow motion bi wo ho awo ya mani nyom.
Mo NDC mo amaya mo say mo ye lawyers are. Mo intervene ma krofo no. We are going to mention all of you your names, and I support the General Secretary. Because Ghana fought to Obama NDC to come and prosecute. That is the main reason.
Corruption there, over Ghana, and a breakfast, your lunch and your supper. The same person, Nipo Baku now, Nidia PM was scandal Baku 3. Yet, Ora is yet Ora he. Gifty Oware, on any kuno, Omo Saba Sembu, 8,000 pounds, and I allowance and oji for scholarship by Onyaye. Nikunu na oji 16,000 pounds for allowance. For allowance, a friend's scholarship and a no, so 16,000 pounds. Aside that, now omu full ticket price yetria, omu full fees yetria fees. Ghana no give to what na order NSS as a deputy no. Nipa na hotono. Etimi kwaje 30 million Ghana cedis no. Same person Ghana. A scholarship na yedema ehiafo no wona woni bi no ono na nya scholarship no Ghana twa school fees ni na ticket a ode be call in and out ye twa ni na plus ye say money 8,000 pounds ni kunu 16,000 pounds minim sana Ghana yo mo de dia as allowances so as allowances after say ye discover say 540 million Ghana cedis. Sika nipa 12 our National Service Scheme and a National Service Authority for akabu madino na give to ware no ye treasure center circle on the teacher pass ni na ye we anche na Bank of Ghana Attorney General said about say there's another scandal of 180 million Ghana cedis so far 80 million pen no trace they can want me trace na mu ye mu say asibe na chese ade na accounts enti enso akọ 540 million Ghana cedis no say a new one as a pop up. Not say your scholarship no dey chai. Ahia ona oni made a obewu. Fakoton gare wo makola. Say ahia pa na say wo se wo na wa be wo hye. Ona akoba obetima be solve Ghana problems na wo light lie. This one compare to so beton. E wo kanta. Hey! Jesus Christ. Omo ye tam no, and yesa skani na de koma omo. Afeni ayewu say sana dream awo ye Scholarship Secretariat no papa amanfo disika tese omo a ye de omo tutu kwan say ye mo free scholarship no chairman omo ye chen oda ya obeso mo ye omo ye chen no na nipa onu ko di loan of 30 million Ghana cedis o de $1 mo ya say nipa na say go train school fees man ye twa plane ticket man say nipa na say man allowance of 8,000 pounds for what? Asa money kunu su bi for what? Now why another man of the moment Solomon Wusu say chance but I enti the scholarship buy and chance obi e onim ade na de kro na onim no say e bo no to an education so a na okoba odi say anim die no e ba be bo man Ghana Na scholarship go do higher my who here because nipa ne ko no nim na dia bia o de beba. Say bi say economics LLB no ngwa na was say ono mo ko duru ho a otwi ka 3 days kura na car no depreciation ate no. Enti car awa brochire e liability. But the Ghana ha car e asset because Ghana nko na car auto in the last 5 years 10 years auto bit ma ton asanya mfaso. Car is asase pepepe awa Ghana ha. Auto ne 10 years. Fako magazine yere pe kakra uye ma spray phone spray ubaton asanya mfaso. E Ghana nko na obi go sua economics ho a no de ba o ya practicable. Nya practicable. Enti your course bi onu kwa say higher. But your own tears, your own thing, what doing one is so. And the fact that term scholarship of that nature, must such papers. Also, I know because I understand it, as I said, Scholarship Secretariat to Angasano, Attorney General, OSP, EOCO for Mura's side. Because I'm very near you, but dream on some of one. Say, Nipa me numpe, Eddie and Pony. Now say, you have amount the list of others. Or say, and it's okay, the new director will come with young problems. What say, hey, say revelation be brebe na money bana. Munye prosecution dia no for so ben plan also yati yaso ya. Or see if you keep on doing public revelation and where we sika say and yama $8,000 as an allowance for scholarship. Yama $16,000 the money kunu and anti Solomon who so say anti dey enti attorney general enti because so ma yehu de omo ye ba yehu de besi eni exactly be wula so ntoko ye maso de mun kana ye abontigo ye pie ne yenko fe ne yenko da ne hu se ora bia du obi so say emfo mu nyane a mu nyane sas scholarship secretariat to mumura.
Scholarships are for to a large extent brilliant students that have achieved a lot in academic pursuit and that wants to further their education. So if a country decides to award scholarship, it is given to its citizens that wants to further their education to come and better the economic development of our country. So that is the broad framework of every scholarship scheme around the globe. I agree with those that are of the view that there are certain programs that, first of all, we don't have to award scholarship to Ghanaians to go outside the country and do it. Economics, LLB, LLM, because over the years, those that we have even awarded scholarships to go to universities such as Harvard, Yale, and so on and so forth, the economic models that they learn are totally different from what we learn here. I mean, you act global, you learn global, you act local. Our circumstances are totally different from what pertains. For instance, it's only in this country that you buy a car and 10 years time you still sell it and make more. That wouldn't happen in any advanced country. So if you are going to compare these two economic indices, the one learning a Yalean economy would think that if I buy a car today and I'm selling it in 10 years' time, I am going to sell it at a lower price. Meanwhile, in Ghana, you can actually sell it and make more money than what actually you bought it for. So for me, I believe that there are certain programs that we have the expertise that to be able to deal with in this country and not necessarily going outside the country. The truth of the matter is that we have a lot of people who are so dishonest. I am very surprised that the former boss of the Scholarship Secretariat has not been invited yet. It beats my imagination. It's all over. We had students in Morocco, students in Europe, students in America who were on the verge of being thrown out. It's something that you know. You have made a lot of news items on it. So what are we doing? Somebody's afraid to confront the one that perpetrated a fraud or crime? I can't believe it. And you know what? This current CEO of a Scholarship Secretariat, he's trying to do his best. But it is not enough to also to be putting it up. He, together with the state's apparatus, must move beyond the mere broadcasting to actualization, bringing the perpetrators of this heinous crime to book. You get my point? First of all, you must go into it and find out whether or not the supposed Peter Mensah actually deserved to be awarded a scholarship. You have to be told about it. Secondly, whether the scholarship had their own policies. If you are given a scholarship, your wife must also be getting the equal amount to also come and do what? Was it the case that the guy was given a scholarship because the wife was representing government or was in government? These are the issues. So when it happens like that, it means that the scholarship that is supposed to be for all of us, it is for a select few to whom you know. If you are in government, then you are given the scholarship. If you are not in government and you are brilliant student, we have a lot of brilliant students walking about. But who to speak for them is a problem. And for me, it is unfortunate. So we have to go in. This forms part of our corruption, the broad corruption that we witnessed in the last 8 years. So bad that the Ghanaians saw what was happening and said, look, enough is what? Enough. And one of my disappointments, as a matter of fact, is that all of a sudden it seems that the noise about corruption is going down. We can't do that. It's not business as usual. For Christ's sake, you pay tax, I pay tax. We pay taxes not for people to dissipate in the way and manner they want it. We pay taxes for it to be used in a manner. I am aware that even those that are supposed to have been benefiting from scholarships, some of the admission letters are fake.
Honorable Fuseni, currently the deputy director of the National Service Scheme, when I was saying, on an audit report by ya. Sir, audit your friends a report about say amount for this scholarship yeah just a new one so much. Oh, you know, say, wait there, a bromeso as Muslim in India, Oyankremoni, Alan tennis. It did obey of a sign, none of Cranab daddy. I'm a gun of fool, say, Sir, amount 40 dream. And I said, then I'll go sign or say, ah. National Service Scheme where I say give to worry. Any 11 others are boy a chrono. I'm saying, the same give to worry, yeah. Scholarship homes as I was saying the same person. Also, when you say scholarship and friend is a National Service Scheme, it's a kind of trade trial. And your mom phone your trade from Gaku. Or say, and Kola no more than 1 year to 3 years. Omuna no mudi lessons. I'm say, eh, babe. Now 70 years for the mega say I wanted to move so a football age. I dare in now. Nana dear say do we now want to finish why foul. This is what it is because life need be too. And the Ghanaian committee, I say 70 this is the idea. In Kabia, what team football age if you want to go on the right age. Now 1 year and 3 years, no, I don't know how what I say at the other day. I know passing that Ben no we are going to service on the and Golanki to get it out of you are any I will moment to mean card there. There no, I want to mean Mamma and that dano. 1 year goes to 3 years. Check I adding the National Service so I'll mojo payroll or so Mujisica. And I said, I said, I come Golano and I say, they come a phone one I come on that David. I Ghana card near you documentation of Mafia na aya, Cronon into now prepare. I know the age agents are questions. Never say, Cronon boat himself, and what drink to baby.
Let me just give you a classical example. Recently, my new Director General, Madam Ms. Ruth Sedo, made a comment yesterday, and people started going to market with it. That she said there was over 1,000 people under the about 1,000 babies, yes, who were actually paid consistently for the past 3 years under the National Service Scheme. I signed most of those audit queries myself, and it will shock you. After signing the audit queries, the next day my office was broken into.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they take from your office?
Oh, the National Secretary had to come and do a sweep. Well, not too much, but my suspicion was that they thought most of the evidence of the audit report was sitting in my office. Yeah, but then it wasn't with me actually. So everything has been given to the Attorney General now. But then that is how alarming some of the situation is. It is not just babies that were being paid. People over 60 years, about 1,530, 73 of them were also being consistently paid. And let's not twist it. It is not as if they were actual people who were being given money. That was just the avenue for somebody to steal. But in the rush to do it, they used IDs and things that they miscalculated the ages. So that is how come those things got caught up in the system.
Lady Yatiti said, 1,000 babies, I say, no money na edika periods no opeso ankwala e hye omuye o ma memye nyae no ana omuye school na say omuye school ne tabari o se wa tuna se adwen asem ho a se oh krono de Ghana ni bia onya opportunity obobi na we ni krono and the whole entire world what ya tese ni ho adwiri se na krono be na nya se ni makura se o de nkwala baako tazi age 1 to 3 e kwa goji sika aba na se waji mi sen kura na ka se we de betija se una wiase na kura do waka se baako pe nipa baako pe bufu a obeka sa se mi ye behu ye investigate krampo mre ade how akola wadi 1 year to 3 years ye twa na national service sika how give to warrant matima hwa ye sa adimowi aso ba time Omana ho yira no ho adwire no wadwene ho asem no wadwe ho bezi ne onti ase
ho a eno I was shocked unim say national service scandal no kra da honom no details bi amesa ko ho yakra me yam sheme eti eno yakwachi sa nipa na eye harassment ana national service ampanyimfo ena eye no yesi yakwa bu afedi documents no kra kire say na babies under age 1 baby akura mu no nya ya wono ni din ehye national service akura no ekọ school woni maami yam akwa gana gat woni maami yam no kọ primary no kọ junior high owie no de SHS ka ho no kọ university e woni maami yam ti ni maami wo no to ha no kọ national service ade kro no be nie. And you see that's the reason why yesterday I was pissed off me bu ye for attorney general because ora no ye remfi yo and it's like fifi kwatensem na okeka no moma ye de sisi niam bia ni a me de sem mu nim say ya titi de me se kan na twa hetwa attorney general slow motion bi wo ho awo ya mani nye ho wonim se sanka ye yo manya ye serious a sa ora de we kwa wasanke ma na special court eni kwase ye de no kwa ne nam court a cases bebregu ho a ye nya time. Because if we have evidence to Niamana Yakana, why is it keeping us? What is taking us so long to prosecute? And to front a woman say, ya chini panania detaining ni amano 20 million bill, ni amano 10 million city bill, ni amano 5 million city bill. I know the pana. And you know that interest. Oh, media me yes, see, and say, Attorney General, ya sika. Ya sika. And watch the criminality aspect of the issue, no, you deal with it. If you want to jail the person, I know the amendment say, but here sika, sign negotiation no almost here no, please. Say kwaso amunyai. Because me betia baba beka. E fa me ho me baba beka me body. Me ni evidence nti na me nkae no. Me asama me ni hu evidence, me mie ma no nka. Ba dia mani hu ne say ora no eche. 8 months yeah. Anya renka menya kranka preparation no ye hu ani so ye nya special court ye wa judges a wa metena sa cases no so at least we make a headway ye nya lawyers a ye dedicate wo for that purpose. Panadoma chere say free for all ye nya say ye chechem crofo because wo te TikTok so edidim crofo ni mpanyimfo atem eka mafa senka cheche de one fa abofo kane o eka machi a ekufo adochi a wachi nkrofo okroma nka bini you chesamo wano ebe ka chia ho asam wo Ghana ha tina me kasa mu 10 years president Mahama on the tia konwa so na ka ya nipa foforo bi na be ya be kwa kabu ka kroma munim krofo nkwasebro o mudam. Because say ya for sanity mass system ni mu a ebedu baby no ahu.
Kevin Taylor say Attorney General o last warning mo ya NDC lawyers a fifi kwate General Secretary di ma NDC e ka ase mo nam control ase suma se na mudi suma se duate se who MPP ni bi ate se baba kro no a wagene sokala afia bi wugine kakra bi o se ha ko case close media asem na ma o me pa chow mo sa ngrofo no se wa sha se ye mo list o se o ye mo wish list ten enche obebu body am Ghana fo hu NDC fo na omo NDC party mu omo say NDC no was it not even the president John Dramani Mahama and the kasa obiti sada no enya dia say the president grab friend kasa hey Kevin we dey twaso on twaso was it Ghana fo e wa ha dey tina moto aba enya operation cover all loot eno dey you menya sure yeah two things e pe the hardship and a corruption is easier hardship be decrease automatic nti eno anti na tuma yo so mo se no anti na moto aba ne dia no wahala no problem se pa problem ente listen to ba bonten nti hu sa mpi kro no hu sa appointee kro na do sa chire so na ga just we because the one kronfo we ade de ye ka kronfo ka hu bi the one who buy the one who sell their all tips if it is stolen goods ente as simple as ABCD wa to anywhere we aye se wo koton ye mu nyina no ya kronfo enti mu na wo pesi ora mani nweke because wo kwaje wo cat no o se mo relax na mo ntwe na sa to wari nsemi ma he ha na oda so na mo no aye ne time ni bu wo tikura na ne bofo no na we na wo nya mo adaje no nti atodi general o ka ho na nya sa obete agu so se mo bro no obeburu wa ma wangasa wo say yes wo ni so ha me see hey Kevin no okaso here na ni because am for information
ba bibie nyoma am obete no Ghana no and I'm telling the Attorney General Ghana for Philly say you are slowing down. I just said the way they want prosecutions to happen. I know you really want the best. You don't ever want to enter court and lose a case. It is also right. But we expect you say these are things that we expect say a little bit of the agency because these things are difficult to consume. These are difficult stuff to consume. And Intina, I agree with Fifi Kweti when he said, more NDC, more lawyers, more intervening macron. We are going to mention all of you your names, and I support the General Secretary. Because Ghana fought to Obama NDC to come and prosecute. That is the main reason. They know NDC will deliver. They know John Mahama, they can trust him. They know when it comes to infrastructure, John Mahama will do it. They know NDC will do the economy well. They will fix it. But the main reason Ghana for Tuabano Edema NDC say they want to set an example. Some people need to pay for the sins they've merited on Ghanaians for 8 years. As much as we want the Attorney General to win cases, prosecute, we have all the patience, but Attorney General to show some sense of urgency. Because and Attorney General, we are going to start putting the hit on you. I am following up and I am going to make sure I get names to let Ghanaians know who are interfering in prosecution, who are being the middlemen. They don't want their friend. Masa, if you are in the NDC, now our friend, our MPP, tell your friend, say, Jimmy Crow NDC in Ubeko jail. This boy now, or what? There's this boy I know a presidency. Ni kote ni tego se kwasiampe yibino. Sa boy no wabokro no, and I know NDC phobia. My imagine say they are going to shield that criminal. Just ni kote tego se there sa ewi no. Na me I am quiet because I am gathering something. Adebia meyeno, the presidency from top to down, everybody will shake. Me, I don't have time for anybody. And I'm not scared of anybody in the government. I respect the president 100%. But nobody should take my respect, say me Jimmy for. And when I strike, the same thing. There are people, I know what Jubilee House are. We have people in this government who are protecting them because when they were in power, they were giving those people favors. Me, I don't care about your favors. And the day I was strike, ni tego said the end the crasty boy be na the siashi kronfo no. Sa kwasiasa na time na MPP what power. Otumifo plane 24 hours. No about Germany. No about no jot. Kwasiasa no about no jot abedi jantrafo. No asafa. And these people are being protected by the NDC. Because they are going to give information to NDC for nobody fucking cares about their information. Nobody is going to protect anybody. And yet the same thing, Kofi Ofosunka.
Na sana EOCO for the moya nanka kama pa. Atonje na de ka homa yanke bibia be fine. Chama won to me and making an account on kwaya okofa EOCO for nsem. Bra obre. Osi de ntia oka na Ghana for na mo sore. Na busu for mawu. No much I say about radio vision from the other side. Also, one no catch and say, hey, Hindi, a Hunyani na, Bivanina, Bibago. Oh, I know Kai said, I can say, if you're doing it. This was shall say bonfire the crab maname. Or the soul of Jesus Christ or Funko, on finding your own open.
Baby, I call you and never 2 years. Me say, Minister, 2, 9, 1, 2, 3, and then Cassiano. And then Cassiano, a cost straight, Fiasa. Not the same thing, the say. Now, I share baby. Chama to me the dark. I nearly died. Me see, I'm in one coming with you. Now, we are no say, I'm telling you, Obia Sawa, who knew my memoir, who push your form or not for no, or Shasha, that's as I walk. Let me lose some Yakasabi. We will send you who will be at Macapapon. And no Sunday, yes, to Christo, the true baby at Tina, or Tia Lucas, Ali Sabatani. Maja na apartment and ubi and a chama to Mrs. So Miss Mitiamu I can't say Ghana for Musorio Ghana for Musorio Ghana for Musorio Ghana for Musorio I am tea and the MC another day Yabada Siasuka Yabada Siasuka Obia who have a fun Obidia Yuma Obidia school fees Obidia Akotio, Obidia Yaria, Obia Wadia Dana Kumaso, Adia Mesuba Canesa, Adas a four Musorio, Adas a Musorio, Adas a Musorio, I am Muti, and a doctor Rajima Mudbaumia, also the Betina Mobile Ghana president, or the Sabu problem when I go post them. I love you so much, you are special. I love you so much. I love you so much. You are special. You are special. You are special. May God bless you all. May God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And say you go for na mo ti ma bri amon for no so kakra say. Na nka we onya we kakra wie ya odite ho ha. O che testimony ni case go ye ni wie o. Ni na so nya ne fort atone general mon twitwi mo na se sa shiw. Ya go kan na maka kire say mon timi ko bandelo mon fa mon go to sales. Muntim ko bando on front to prisons. And I am over country is I need them. Why do you waste our ears with revelation? When you know our prayers cannot be answered. Men ye morning today, so only a futobia de Maya. And me to me for some co peduma, abro ni uni kwa mbia bituma bwa manya money bi. Avuto oyi. Ne papa e wo mu edge kakra sha ho. And this over country say wa ko wiase ka say ni ye ma hye. Na ye ya. Na se muntimi nti o enforce so be mpa ni wo hwede wuntumi kan and to offer no wie na nkoko fast prison kakra. You think you come back and be stealing without sense? Said o mu wie sika na ya mo fanya nsa bia ntun me am $45 million bibini na adwen kan say o mam ko use 30 million and for na me go di 15 million aka na obedi ni na say som anka £1 kra na odakwa asase ne so ongo hwe wo mpo. And that kind of audacity ever because say ya na ye yo ni aja na ye ko ye body na hwe ko we obi iPhone X na hwe wo bedam 7 years 6 years na obi awie millions of US dollars na me no me enu ye bre betwa tax atika Nick sa confession ya o make bra obre o yoko fo nsem yi. There are people who are suffering in real prison, not a cell, prison. For even wrongful a friend is saying prosecution obi wa order remand keke na asem ku ye ni ye obere chama won tumi se ono ogoda cells keke yogo cells o we call nice place toilet in cross IWC we wie ebe ka se ono no ohun wufo na butu efo mawu a omutwem ko how meaning say senko bia suffer the same punishment if the same constitution the same law aminu mi enu enjoy no Ghana ha na etimi punish ye na etimi bless ye na enkani na ye ni na na manage ye pepepe a enka kromfo ne so ate akromfo no ke so ate dada sikani be na ni go da prison want so yare da na no ya to ese wa ni no ya ye mobo aso pia track awo choko miwa boys na ye na mawiamu ye kwaba wala tu wala sa no akatwa se wo eno an ya manage a uye mistake as ene oh me stop me manager ema me 500 no sika na san okwan so indi makowie ne shop mu ade sa shop ade no ebia na efite Ghana ye be chewotum minimum for obi o hweka 400 Ghana no na 400 Ghana 400 Ghana akwan ko 3 months na katwa mai okofa ne shopkeeper conflict ni ye yiso ni eja okofie wa poche kakra ye tinutum ye ka tell police for say akwan na ye adwuma be se 3 months na katwa mai o ndi ube so he de ngodi di wo he adwuma so ba 7 to 10 police for nya hwe anka nkere say ana edete Ghana but sikani no momu wan didi peche awie sika peche obetimi di national service for sika ekodi loan of 30 million Ghana cedis 10 billion as someone about to politics as young as she is no onye adwuma bia onim any knowledge to manage any company ona in the 8 years no created 3 companies how the be sika and yes I discover say same person Ghana near man 8,000 pounds as an allowance your training fees a man full paid fully paid yeah we are so blessing no bio so ticket fare no grace fee no grace fiaka who couldn't do the same thing same person he account 540 million Ghana cedis waka campaign for no the 3 chief men no waka who be same person now one person scandals best 4 and I'm no that's what in Ghana we see obi go wi abode na anu ye yate no obi wi iPhone na anu ye yate no adele omo dada ya dele omo dada ya hu years do omedi so what happens to the rich and they different e bi na chama want to me testimony or they pay the national affairs MPP chairman no won wasanya vemo ye ni na asem wie yo so obi afa kire koji sika o said yo already his campaign o acha sia wo campaign no we say you didn't case na wie okukom na enimo say nya nie Kevin Taylor say ora man sore ne man sore china obesora mamo list no so here because they say no name and shame in jail operation cover all loot no say na say ye wo obeboa say umma obi a wo boye kro no na Ghana for year train this is our last hope. I keep on saying this, if the NDC mess up the next election in 2028 the turnout no and we am so mo no obusu afon kwa akoto ora must work kwan bia so it must work wey a naked truth our Oldboga trends gives you already a nukunu after the national service scheme scandal another scandal again 8,000 pounds as an allowance full school fees paid nukunu the 16,000 pounds as allowance ticket fee paid full school fees paid. Kevin Taylor say lie. Ora no. Atonje na nkasa o the list of nkrofo a almost stop say ora na be work na o de omdi be ba abontin. Solomon Wusi say on tia say how on earth. And it mean to time says again na ma obi te say to worry. In fact, the Scholarship Secretariat no yanko ora no nko OSP nko EOCO nko na investigation starting through because dream no twin say almost more so pa ya titi say 1,000 babies and kwala nketi omedi 1 year to 3 years national service for give to where I'm making sure say only Mr. you see more. Say on money nkwala amadi 1 year to 3 years. Ebe to payroll so near twa mo ka boto me bia but say sika no foi otilo. Enkwala bia ni ho e ko mo botom. Enti wey ni dream as so far corruption kalo egu so a ye expose. But question is ora na mo hen. For comments eto comment section as we are subscribe like national notification button because I fail na give to her asem no. Ata paja no husu bio na mate say Attorney General say ente obebrief Ghana for the next step. O say no ebe ku pa. Di try the notification button on. Edi no e ba ko pe. Maxi Billian. Naked truth on Oldboga Trends. Macro. Bye bye.